Shalom, shalom, Yasharallah. All praises to Yahweh Mashiach. Indeed, His mercy endures forever. Shalom to the entire family. Shalom, 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 shalom. Shalom to the entire family. Shalom. Welcome to Life or Death. Let us start with the book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 17. All praises to the Most High through His beloved Son, Hamashiach Yahawashi. Indeed, His mercy endures forever. The book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 17. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Adon Hamashiach, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Him. The Most High commands us to do everything to Him via Hamashiach Yahawashi. Hamashiach is the door. He is the gate through whom we have to go to have access to the Father. Let's go to the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 1. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. The minute we leave the commandments of Yah, the minute we choose not to follow after the Most High, we must, we should, we have to, and we ought to expect death. Hence, the name of the show, Life or Death. The title of the class tonight is Hedges, Highways, and Hedges. Highways and hedges. Why is the title Highways and Hedges? Why do we come with such title? I see that there are 3 of you watching. Like or dislike the video, like or dislike the class, and let us know who you are and where you are watching us from. The title of the class is Highways and Hedges. Why is that? Why do we have such title? Many of us were in the church where we saw that the pastors or the people, they only stayed in the church, meaning that in that building, oftentimes they never go out to teach the people. For us at the Light of Zion, it is not so, nor should it be so. Let's go to the book of Luke, chapter 14 and verse 23. The book of Luke is part of what they call the gospel. Luke was not working with Hamashiach Yahawashi, meaning that he was not there when Hamashiach was on earth. Therefore, he had to get the accounts of what occurred through the people who walked with Hamashiach Yahawashi then. He compiled all the accounts and put them into the book of Luke. Meaning that Luke was not on site when Hamashiach was walking on the earth. The book of Luke, chapter 14 and verse 23. Let's start at verse 21. So the servant came and shewed his Lord these things. Then the master of the house, being angry, said to his servant, Go out quickly into the streets and lanes of the city, and bring in hither the poor, and the maimed, and the halt, and the blind. The spiritual aspect of that is Israel. Many of our people outside are sick. Some are into voodoo. Some are into Catholicism. Some are Protestants. They are not serving the true power. That is why you will see that many of them still have the picture of white Jesus in their rooms. Verse 23, verse 22, Luke 14, verse 22. And the servant said, Lord, it is done as thou hast commanded, and yet there is room. Yes, we do have people that come to class. Yes, we do have people that are keeping the laws of Yah. But we need more because we have to gather all the 12 tribes, all the people, all the Israelites, wherever they are. Verse 23, and the Lord said unto the servant, Go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. So this is why we are in the streets. This is why we are outside, to compel the people to come in, to bring them back to the Most High. Let's go to the book of Sirach. Chapter 36 and verse 11. The book of Sirach, chapter 36 and verse 11. If you have the Red Apocrypha, it is on page 92. Gather all the tribes of Jacob together. Meaning, gather all the tribes of Israel. In Israel, there is a doctrine that states that Israel comprises only of Negroes, so-called Negroes. This is not true. You may hear people say Israel is only in America, meaning that or in the American continent. This is not true. Gather all the tribes of Jacob together. We are all over the globe. Many of us have different skin color, different hair texture. We are an amalgam of people with different skin tones. Meaning that you may see some brothers that are of a darker hue, or brothers that are of a lighter hue. Once your father is an Israelite, you are automatically an Israelite, plain and simple. The book of Sirach, chapter 36 and verse 11. Gather all the tribes of Jacob together, and inherit thou them as from the beginning. Shalom to our dear officer Kazalak. Shalom, my dear brother. Shalom. O Most High, have mercy upon the people that is called by thy name, and upon Israel, whom thou hast named thy firstborn. O be merciful unto Jerusalem, thy holy city. the place of thy rest. Verse 13. Verse 14. Fill Zion with thy unspeakable oracles, and thy people with thy glory. For us to gather the 12 tribes to the Most High through Hamashiach Yahushai, we have to go into the streets. We have to go into the highways and byways. We have to go wherever they are. Let's go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 20. Shalom, shalom to all of you. Shalom, shalom, shalom. If you are watching us, let us know who you are and where you are watching us from. Welcome to Life or Death. The book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 20. Wisdom cries without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. Meaning that proper application of knowledge is being taught. We are teaching proper application of knowledge in the streets. In Lauderdale, we are currently in Florida. So oftentimes you will see us in Miami, you will see us in Bowen County, you will see us in Lee County, you will also see us in Palm Beach County. And the mothers who are in Georgia, you will see them in some parts of Georgia as well, teaching the word of Yah through Hamashiach Yahushai to our people. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 20. Wisdom cries without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. She cries in the chief place of concourse, meaning in the main spots where our people get together. Therefore, we would like to let you know that this coming weekend, the Light of Zion will be in Orlando at the classics. We'll be in the classics to teach our people. Those of you who have brethren in Orlando, let them know where we will be. Go online, check to see where the classics will take place. Let them send them the location. Let them know that we will be there as well to teach them. Those of you who have social media, share that to the people that are friends with you. Many of you may not be able to go, but you can take part in this endeavor by donating, also by praying first, by praying for us, by donating, and also by spreading the word. This is what we are here for. We are here to teach our people. Proverbs 1 verse 20. Wisdom cries without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. She cries in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city, she uttereth her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? Many of our people are simple, meaning that they are in a they have a foolish mindset. For instance, many of our people are heavy into drugs. And we know that people that take drugs, oftentimes, if they start at an early age, the drugs may end up messing the brains. We have to do our best to make sure that we reach our people. Verse 21, Proverbs chapter 1, verse 21. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? Will you love foolishness? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. When we go into the highways and hedges, we know that our people will scorn, meaning that they will not care about what we are saying. Nonetheless, we have to talk to them. We have to try to reach them. Shalom to all of you. I see that there are 4 of you watching. Let us know who you are and where you are currently watching us from. Verse 23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. That is why we are in the streets. That is why we will be at the classics next weekend to show our people the way. Let's go very quick to the book of Isaiah chapter 61. But let's go to the book of Daniel 11 and 33, then Isaiah 61. The book of Daniel, chapter 11 and verse 33. And they that understand among the people shall instruct many. It is our job to teach our people, to preach the gospel to them. We may not see the fruit immediately, but guess what? This will occur. Isaiah 55, very quick. The book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 11. So shall my word be that goes forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. Meaning, the word of Yah will go forth at the specific time that the Most High Mashiach wants. That word will bring forth food. But for this to occur, you have to play your part. Meaning that anyway, you have to play your part. Make sure that you support the troops. Make sure that you let the troops know that, hey, I'm backing you. I'm praying for you. Because going into the streets where our people are heavy into nonsense, we are putting our life in danger. But guess what? The Most High through Mashiach is with us. The angels are with us. Isaiah 55, verse 11. So shall my word be that goes forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. For the word of Yah to go forth, the light of Zion must go out to teach our people. For the word for our people to wake up, the light of Zion should find ways to show them the way. The light of Zion should do its best to put teachers into the streets, teachers into all the social media platforms, teachers everywhere to wake our people up. Romans chapter 10. I have a question for all of you that are currently watching. Who was the book of Romans? I see that there are four of you watching. Who is the author of the book of Romans? Romans 10. Let's see what Paul had to advise the Romans about. Now, many of you may see Romans, you may think, oh, these are Edomites. No, these were our people that were living in the city of Rome. Rome is currently the capital of Italy. The book of Romans, chapter 10 and verse 1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to Yah for Israel is that they might be saved. We want our people, we want the Most High Mashiach to save our people. The way that Israel is not we should not be going this way. Meaning, our people are in a very low state. When you depend upon another nation to feed you, or when you are paying taxes to another nation, you are not free. When you do not own the means of transportation, nor the means of agriculture to make food to feed yourself, you are not free. All of us are nothing but slaves in exile. Even if we are in our own country, for instance, our Benjamite brothers are in Jamaica, our Levite brothers are in Haiti. Many of them do not have complete power on the destiny. Yes, the question that we have on the set right now is, who is the author of the book of Romans? Yes, who wrote the book of Romans? I see that there are 5 of you watching, and I know many of you are precept masters that you have been studying. Who is the author of the book of Romans? Romans chapter 10, verse 1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to Yah for Israel is that they might be saved. For, meaning because I bear them record that they have a zeal. I see that they have diligence. They want to serve Yah. I see that they have a zeal of Yah, but not according to knowledge, not according to the law. Now verse 14. Romans 10, verse 14. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? Many of our people, they still believe in white Jesus, or they have been believing in white Jesus. And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? Many of our people have not heard or do not know that Hamashiach Yahweh, Jesus Christ, is a so-called black man. And how shall they hear without a preacher? How will they know if somebody doesn't go to teach them? Verse 15. And how shall they preach except they be sent? That is why you see that the Light of Zion will go in full force to the classics next weekend to teach our people, to apply the scripture, to bring an answer to the scripture right here. How shall, verse 15. And how shall they preach except they be sent? The Most High Mashiach gives us the command in Isaiah to go and preach to our people, to gather them for Yahweh Mashiach Yahushua. We are going to do our duty. Romans chapter 10, verse 15. And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things. So we are going to show our people the way. The word of Yahweh will go forth, and the Most High Mashiach will get the glory. Let's go to the book of Isaiah chapter 61. Yes, the question that we have on the floor right now is, who is the author of the book of Romans? If you read Romans 16, you should find the answer. Isaiah chapter 16, 61. The book of Isaiah, chapter 61, and verse 1. The Spirit of the Most High Power is upon me, because the Most High hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted. Many of our people are going through a lot of issues. That is why stress is a major killer of black people in America. In fact, all over the world, stress is a major issue that many of us are under. Especially we Israelites. We are under a lot of pressure, a lot of stress. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives. What does that mean? Many of our people are in a spiritual prison or in spiritual cages. When you are not keeping the laws of Yah, when you are finding ways to justify white Jesus, you are in a spiritual jail. You are in a spiritual cage. Why? Because you are saying things that are not in the Bible, or you are adopting things that are not scriptural, that the Most High does not put in the Bible. Isaiah 61 verse 1. The Spirit of the Most High Power is upon me, because the Most High hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound. So that is what we are going to do next weekend in Orlando, Florida. We are going to open the prison to free many of our people. Because our people are into nonsense. We have to go there to show them, hey, what you have been believing is not true. What you going to church on Sundays is not of the Most High. Yeah, the question that we have on the floor is, who is the author or who wrote the book of Romans? The answer is in Romans 16, verse 22. Our brother Tertius, I'll read it very quickly. Romans 16, verse 22. I, Tertius, who wrote this epistle, salute you in the Most High. So Paul said the words and Tertius put them on paper. So on paper, Tertius is the author of Romans, but technically, Paul is the author of the book of Romans. Shalom to our brother Denbo. Brother Denbo, we have one question on the LID brother. Who is the author of the book of Romans? Romans chapter 16 and yes, technically Paul is the author of the book of Romans. But I want all of you to go to your Bible, go to Romans chapter 16, read verse 22. And let me know what you see. I want all of you to go to the book of Romans chapter 16 and let me know what you see in Romans chapter 16, verse 22. For our people to know the word of Yah, for them to come back to the laws, we cannot stand idle. We have to, yes, Brother Denbo, you will find his name in Romans chapter 16, verse 22. We cannot stand idle. We have to go to teach them, to teach our people. The way that this world is going on, that the way things are going on in this world, we have to be on our P's and Q's to show our people, hey, you are still in a spiritual jail. Let's go back to Romans chapter 2, Isaiah 61. Yes, Tertius, Brother Denbo. Tertius put the words on paper, but Paul dictated the word to him. So technically, Paul is the author, but on paper, Tertius is the author. Let's go back to Isaiah 61. No, Ezekiel 37 instead. Ezekiel 37 instead. Ezekiel 37 and verse 10. Let's see what Ezekiel did. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army. Meaning, for our people to wake up. For our people to start applying the laws of Yah in their daily life, we have to feed them the commandments. Why? Let's go to the book of Ezekiel, Psalm 33, verse 17. Psalm 33, verse 16. I awake up last of all, as one that gathereth after the grape gatherers. By the blessing of the Most High, I profited and filled my winepress like a gatherer of grapes. Consider that I labored not for myself only, but for all them that seek learning. You cannot learn the commandments and keep them all to yourself. It makes no sense. That is why Daniel says, they that understand among the people shall instruct many. We have to be a vehicle to further the word of Yah to our people. We have to be a vehicle to spread the word of Yah through Hamashiach Yahushua to those who are not keeping the commandments yet. But Israel, if it is Yahweh through Hamashiach, next week, meaning this next weekend, the light of Zion will be at the Classics in Orlando. Shalom, Elder Emmer Israel. Elder Emmer Israel, I know you are in Daytona Beach. Elder, next week, the light of Zion will be, meaning for that Friday all the way to that Saturday. The light of Zion will be, let me see, next week, next Friday will be what? Will be, next Friday will be the, meaning that this Friday will be the 22nd. The 22nd all the way to the 23rd. The light of Zion will be in Orlando. We will take part in the Classics. So Elder Emmer Israel, if you are able to go, we'll be happy to see you, Elder. The brothers will be there. We'll do our best from the 22nd all the way to the 23rd. We'll be in Orlando to do what the Most High says. Go to the highways and hedges and compel them to come in with that and compel them to become who they should be, Israelites. Well, my brother, I do not know the registry, but I can give you his number. Let me, I know he's not currently in Florida, but here's what I'm doing, my brother. I will send it to you. I'll send it to you, Brother Denver. Don't worry about Brother Denver. I got you. I will send it to you. We have to do our best to spread the word so that our people can come in. That is why I have a major problem with brothers who just stay in one spot and never go out to teach. It makes no sense to me. Yes, Elder Emerald, so get with Chief Minister Shalama. I know you have his number. Get with him so that you can know the specific location and be there with the brothers so that you can basically have a physical experience of the camp. Because when you are watching the videos, and be there physically, These are two different experiences. The book of Sirach, chapter 33 and verse 17. If you have the red apocrypha, it is on page 90. Consider that I labored not for myself only, but for all them that seek learning. So many of our people are out there. Some have heard or have been hearing about Israel. Going to the classics will be a good time for us to teach them. Let's go to the book of Psalm 72 and verse 18. The book of Psalm, chapter 72 and verse 18. Blessed be the Most High Power, the power of Israel, the power of our dear brother, Officer Nazalak. Blessed be the Most High Power, the power of Israel, the power of our dear brother Denbo. Blessed be the Most High Power, the power of Israel, the power of our dear Elder Emram Israel. Blessed be the Most High Power, the power of Israel, the power of our dear brother Donny Israel. Blessed be the Most High Power, the power of Israel, the power of our dear sister Deborah Dennis in Chatham, Massachusetts. Blessed be the Most High Power, the power of Israel, the power of all those who are currently watching. Blessed be the Most High Power, the power of Israel, the power of all those who will watch this class later on. Blessed be the Most High Power, the power of Israel, the power of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Shalom, Israel. For this work to go forth, we do need your prayer. Please pray for us. Also, as much as you can, or as less as you can, donate to this ministry via Cash App, which is $ THEELOZ. And or via Zelle, through Help and Group at gmail.com. Thank you, Brother Denbo. Thank you to all of you. You know that we are part of the Bishopship Department in the Light of Zion. The Bishopship Department, what does it do? It deals with the physical aspect of the school, such as cleaning the school, but putting a new coat of paint in the school, clean the fridge, clean the parking lot, get everything in order. Also, we deal with making fundraising for the school. If it is Yahweh Mashiach in the so-called New Year, our aim is to do a fundraising for the Light of Zion. We will give you more information as we go along. Know that whatever you can give to further this movement will be a booster to wake up Israel. Shalom to all of you. Let's end with Psalm 133. Psalm chapter 133. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. It is like the precious ointment upon the head that went down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard, that went down to the skirts of his garments, as the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion. For there Yahweh commanded the blessing, even life forevermore. Bahashem, Hamashiach Yahweh Sawada Samyad, Amen. Shalom Yahshua, all praises to Yahweh Mashiach. Indeed, his mercy endures forever. Shalom to all of you. May the Most High Mashiach keep us safe, keep us grounded into the truth, for us to do our best to stay sinless in front of him through Hamashiach Yahweh. Shalom. The classics will be this week from the 20th in Orlando, Florida, from the 21st, no, from the 22nd all the way to the 23rd. The Light of Zion will be in Orlando. Basically, many of our soldiers will be there to teach our people. In all the other locations, service will go as planned, but the bulk of our soldiers will be in Orlando, Florida, to teach our people during the classics. The classics is a type of festivity where plenty of bands from other schools come and play. It will be a good time to have our people there as well to show our people the way. Shalom.